Hey everyone! So I decided to do a video on all the pendants that I have up in my Etsy shop right now, and plus some new ones that I have available as well. I don't even think I have all the pendants that I have up in my Etsy shop showing right now, but I could only fit so many in this video. So these are everything that is in, these are almost everything that I have up there, and then also some of them aren't even up there right now. Like, for example, this beautiful moonstone one I don't have up on Etsy right now, but I will be putting it up there. These ones are for love, self-love, confidence, and things like that. And there's a gorgeous moonstone in here, as well as sunstone, citrine, and rhodochrosite. And these I've spoke about several times. They are awesome, awesome energy. One of my very favorites, energetically. And I do have this one up in the Etsy shop right now, and I'm actually kind of surprised it hasn't sold yet because, well, you know, the pictures don't do these justice. I mean, when you see the picture, you cannot tell all the beautiful flashes that are in the stones and how, you know, they change color and stuff. So I guess that's probably why it hasn't sold yet, but it's a gorgeous pendant. And, you know, you also can't tell until you hold these pendants in your hand. You really cannot tell how much energy is in them. It's just one of those things. You got to hold it and connect with it and feel the vibrations to know that there's a lot of energy inside Orgonite. And, you know, I'm not just saying it's just my Orgonite. I mean, Orgonite in general carries, if made properly, just has a lot of good energy inside of it. And, you know, it does also depend on the person and what their, you know, goal is for making their items, and if they have a clear mind, and if their intentions are good and they're putting those vibrations inside while they're making their items, then, you know, they're going to come out with a really nice piece. So that's what I try to do every time I make these, and in my opinion they turn out awesome, and a lot of my customers seem to think so. So anyways, this is a new one I made, and I stuffed it with a bunch of beautiful little opals that I had purchased. I bought these opal beads. Man, these were not cheap, but I spent $200 on broken opal beads. You know, it sounds kind of crazy, but I can use them by sprinkling them into the Orgonite, and so that's why I did it. And it just made it a little easier on me, because that way I didn't have to. Usually I buy rough opal chips, like here's a really nice example. These were also really expensive as well because they're very high quality. So what I do is I will buy rough opal, and then I will just take it and break the chips up like this for the pendant. Now, that is also pretty pricey when you buy opal in the rough, because most people buy rough opal to form cabochons, like, you know, for example, they know how to make shapes like these opals here, or these marquise shaped. That's what they will buy rough opal to do, because you know, jewelers, they'll know how to do that. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. I would love to know how to do that, but I don't. So I just buy the opal in the rough, and then I just break it up myself and create my own little beautiful artistic creation through Orgonite. But if you prefer not to do that, you can buy opal chips as well, so you don't. My dog is totally distracting me. She just loves to do that. Nellie, come here. Can you come here? Stop barking, please. They always do that to me when I'm doing something. They like to distract for attention. But anyways, so you can buy opal chips from places, but like I said, it just can be, opal is just such an amazing stone. I mean, you can have a little tiny chip of opal and it's just breathtaking and amazing, and even the energy, because it's so beautiful, it creates an amazing energy, because just looking at it, you know, and the beauty of it just makes it really healing. So it can get very, very expensive. So these chips inside of this particular pendant, oh, Melly, come here, baby. Come here. There must be an animal over there. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna have to pause this. Okay, so I forget what I was saying now. I had to pause and get my doggy from barking, but basically what I was saying is about the opal chips. I've had people ask me like where I get my opals or how do I find such pretty opals, and you know, I just go online and search opals. I don't have a particular seller that I get them from. I just, you know, buy them from whoever, and whenever I need them, I just look online and buy some. But like I said, they are very expensive. When you want something this flashy with good flash, you're gonna have to pay for it. These don't come cheap. So that is that. I hope I didn't ramble too long about that, but my dog kept distracting me. So yeah, about that though, this pendant has been sold already. I put it up on Etsy and it sold pretty fast. And I do not have any more opals this beautiful right now. And I'm not sure if I will be getting more or not. Just depends if I can find some. Because they are hard to find, you know, all in the same color like that. I try, if I have some in the same color, that's why I put them all in the same pendant. Because Wella Opal comes in many different colors. Like this here is the same kind of opal as this. It's the exact same opal. It's called Wella Opal, except they're just very different color tones. So I mean, you could put these two together in a pendant. I guess it'd still be pretty, but I like to keep it the same color tone. I just think it looks pretty that way when you do that. So I do have a lot of these yellow and green ones right now. I bought a pretty big batch, so I will be making some more of these ones. And these are really pretty, and they look great with copper, so. And copper is one of my very favorite metal to use in orgonite, so. Anyways, what are some new pendants I got going on for you guys? I got some more of these lovely Marquise opals. I was able to find some, so I'm excited about that, so I can make some more of those kind of pendants, but they were not cheap, like I said before. I got lucky on a lot before, and so I was able to keep my prices kind of low on the Marquise pendants, but now I have to, you know, charge for what I pay for them, so yeah, the prices are going to be a little higher on those. But these are up on eBay. And this is Suchilite, which is another really high vibration, beautiful stone. So, and it's mixed in with some really nice Marquise opals. And then there's copper and steel and all kinds of really high quality metals filled up in there with no empty resin, no empty resin. So, this is Tanzanite and opal, which is very nice as well. And let's see. Oh, this is Dioptase. Dioptase is an awesome, awesome crystal too. Sugilite, Dioptase, Tanzanite. Those are some of my favorites because they're just such high vibration crystals, and then they're so pretty as well. They look awesome in the orgonite too. Sunstone, that's another one of my favorites. I don't know, I probably say this every time I make the video. Aqua Aura, that's another great one. And these are the broken, they're like not necessarily broken, but they're just opal chips, I guess. I mean, but I didn't have to make them into chips like I normally do, is what those ones are. And then this is a pendant I make for psychic protection, and I use a real rose, and then labradorite, ruby, and green aventurine. Those are three really good psychic protection stones. And plus they all look good together with the rose, so I put those together. I didn't put a spiral behind. I put one in the back, but I didn't do it behind the rose because the rose was a really thick, big rose, and if I would have put the spiral behind it, I wouldn't have been able to fit much metal in the pendant. So that's why that one doesn't have a spiral behind it, but it still looks pretty with it out the spiral. And it actually sold already, so if you are interested in one like that, just let me know and I can make one. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look here for my new pendants that I can show you guys, because I don't remember what I've shared and what I haven't shared when I put them all together like this. I'm like, which ones have you guys seen? I don't know. Definitely have some new ones, but it's hard for me to remember which ones I shared. Anyways, I did have somebody request, they wanted to see what the glow-in-the-dark pendants look like when they are glowing in the dark. So I only have one left because they sell pretty quickly, but this is a seed of life behind this quartz crystal here, Aqua Aura. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm showing you what it looks like in the sunlight, and then I'm gonna pause this video and take the camera into the dark and show you what it looks like when it's glowing in the dark. So I will be right back. Okay, so now we're in the dark, and here's the Seed of Life pendant glowing in the dark. As you can see, the back of it is also glowing. It would be glowing brighter in the back, but I didn't put the back in the sunlight long enough for the whole thing to get solid glowing, but if I did, it would be glowing a lot better. But it was just sitting like this in the sun, so, you know, just the sides got charged up. So, but yeah, that's how it looks when it glows. And I'm not even in pitch black dark right now. It's just, I'm just in the closet. As you can see, it's still kind of light in here, and it's glowing pretty nicely. So, anyways, I'm going to go back outside and finish up this video. Alright, so that was the glow-in-the-dark one, this one here, and this one is up on Etsy. It's a gorgeous little pendant as well. As you can see, all the little opals that are sprinkled all around there. They're also behind the little holes inside of the Seed of Life design. You can see them sparkling, so, and that's a really nice size Aqua Aura in there as well. So anyways, those are the pendants, everything, almost pretty much everything I've gotten on Etsy. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.